Hello and welcome back to Learning the Lyre Harp. My name is Sharon. Today we are going to be doing a quick tutorial on Leaving on a Jet Plane by John Denver. If you need a copy of the lead sheet so you can follow along with me, please go ahead and go to the website www.learningthelyreharp.com and go to the music tab, and you should find a little picture in there that says Living on a Jet Plane, and you can download the music sheet and print it for yourself. I will be going to let you know which chords I'm going to be playing as we go along. So let me just adjust my camera and then we can get going. On a Jet Plane is a very special song to me because this is the first song that I learned on a guitar when I took lessons. So I'm hoping that I can translate what I learned from guitar and show you how to do it on the lyre. So let's get going. The first note that we are going to be using is the G major scale. So G major chord, that is GBD. And for the C, I am going to be using an inversion. So instead of doing C, E, G, I am going to be doing G, C, E. That's a second inversion. And then instead of doing a D major, DFA, I am going to be doing a power chord, and I'm going to do it in an inversion. I'm going to be doing A, D. The reason I'm doing this is because I am going to be accompanying my voice. So that means I shouldn't be playing up in this register because that is where the voice melody goes. And if I do that, I'm going to be competing with my voice. So the goal of playing this by chord is to accompany the sing. So I shouldn't be competing with my voice. I should be supporting my voice. So that's why I'm playing all of the notes on the bass area right here. And I'm going to be saying the chords as I play them so you can follow along. Again, we're going to start with G chord. It's GBD. And there's a couple of pickup notes here. So we'll start, the words are all my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. And we're going to start playing the chords on the word bags. And that's the G chord we're going to be using. So if you can sing along with me, that would be super fantastic. If not, you could just say the words or just simply play as I'm telling you when to play the chord. 1, 2, 3. All my bags are packed. C chord. I'm ready to go. Back to G chord. I'm standing here. Back to C chord. Outside your door. Back to G chord. I hate to wake. Back to C chord. You up to say D power chord. Goodbye. Back to the G chord. But the dawn is breaking. Back to the C chord. It's early morn. Back to the G chord. The taxi's waiting. He's blown his horn. That was C chord. Back to the G chord. Already I'm so. Back to the C chord. Lonesome I could. And the D power chord. Die. So that's pretty much the verses, and you would follow the same patterns on the consecutive verses. I did those playing a block chord. Now if you want to do it as arpeggiated chord, all you need to do is simply play the chords one at a time. So let's try doing that with the first verse. Again, we're starting with the G chord. 1, 2, 3. All my bags are packed. To the C chord. I'm ready to go. Back to the G chord. I'm standing here. C chord. Outside your door. To the G chord. I hate to wake. C chord. You up to say. And the D power chord. Goodbye. Back to the G chord. But the dawn is breaking. C chord. It's early morn. G chord, the taxi's waiting. C chord, he's blown his horn. G chord, already I'm so. C chord, lonesome I could. And then the D chord, die. So whichever way you want to do it, I personally like arpeggiating the chords because I think it feels the song a bit better, and I think it harmonizes a lot better. But of course, it's totally up to you. Using the black chord is the more simpler way of doing it. If you are just new to playing by chords, definitely use the block chords, and then as you get more into it, and as you remember the chords, then try doing the arpeggiated chords. You could also mix and match. So on some of the lines you could do a block chord, and then on the other ones you could arpeggiate it, whichever way you want. So let's go back to the song, and now we're going to be doing the chorus. Again, the chords we're going to be using are exactly the same: G, C, and D. And the chorus goes, we start with a G again. So kiss me, and then a C chord, and smile for me. G chord, tell me that you'll. C chord, wait for me. G chord, hold me like you'll. C chord, never let me. And then that's a D chord, go. And then back to the G chord, 'cause I'm leaving. And C chord, on a jet plane. G chord, don't know when. C chord, I'll be back again. And G chord, oh. C chord, babe, I hate you. And then the D chord, go. So that is the chorus. So as you could see, playing by chords is such a simple and such an easy way to do a song. And if you know how to play the chords, just like a lot of guitar players and other string players, when they use chords, they can pretty much pick up any songs and just play those patterns either by block chord or arpeggiating the chord, and they can sing along, and it opens a lot of doors when you are playing to accompany yourself. Thank you so much for joining me today to learn Living on a Jet Plane by John Denver. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Please do hit the like and subscribe button. This way we can get the tutorial out to more people. Again, if you need a copy of the lead sheet, it is on the website, available for free, learningthelyreharp.com, under the music tab. I also put some notes on there on the chords that I'm using, as well as the inversion positions and a little bit of information on a power chord. So I hope you enjoyed this, and again, like always, happy playing!